cooling ceramic wand. Oh, that's cool. What?
I'm surprised. I don't know about you.
Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we're going to be battling the new CoverGirl Simply Ageless Concealer versus the very loved Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. These seemed similar enough that I wanted to see if this was as good or better than this one, because this is one of my favorite concealers ever, especially for like the no makeup days. And this is a very interesting applicator, so let's get into it. Let's do the Maybelline on the right and the CoverGirl on the left. I am going to attempt to cover up my acne. This one says it can cover up acne. This one does not. It says it's more radiant, which brightening is not the best for acne in general, but this one says it's radiant too and it covers up acne well. So we'll see. When I do concealer, I like to dot it on, kind of blend it out just slightly, just to get it everywhere, and then let it sit for a minute. That helps the coverage be a little bit more full coverage, help cover up the dark circles. And then a lot of times when I blend it out, I'll take just a little bit more and hit right here where it's darkest to kind of help the full coverageness of things. This is a brand new guy. I used it for the first time yesterday. Starting off with the Maybelline one. Just to get it out of the way real fast, I know most of us know everything about the Maybelline one. Couple highlights are, it has up to 12-hour moisturizing wear and crease-resistant coverage. It quickly covers up blemishes and also dark spots to transform your look instantly. It has a sponge tip applicator and it's infused with goji berries to create a radiant look underneath your eyes. It is $9.99 at Ulta, but you can get it cheaper at like Walmart or Amazon and stuff. I will link the cheapest option in the description box, and I have it in the shade, I think I have it in the shade Fair. What's 110? Yeah, I have it in the shade Fair. They used to have like the little sticker right there and they don't anymore. Like I said, I love this stuff. I don't know if I've ever actually done a video about it though. I'm trying to remember. See, this stuff is gorgeous, but do you see this part right here? There's just a little bit that is just a little bit darker. So I just take a look at that. Let dry again. So I've never like in detail gone in depth with how it looks throughout the day and what it looks like at the end of the day. So this will be interesting. You can see that helps a little bit. This is not full coverage concealer, and so there is still a little bit of darkness, but it's not nearly as bad. Okay, normally I do not use any setting powders or like setting sprays or anything like that. I am going to use a little bit of setting powder because I know for a fact that like basically any concealer, unless it like claims to not need powder, needs powder underneath my eyes. So I'm just gonna use a little bit, and I'm not gonna use any setting spray. I'm just making sure this is like not gonna move around a ton. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal hydrating powder, and I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit on my sponge for any directions. Dot product under eye area and wherever else you need it. Use cooling ceramic wand like a facial tool to depuff and conceal. If excess product, if excess product, comma, okay, blend in with your finger or a sponge. So I'm excited to try this wand. It seems so magical. Most of the time these kind of wands are like metal. Having this piece ceramic is interesting. Yeah, it is a little cold. Please don't be too dark. What? There's nothing on the wand. And okay. Still not a lot of product, but maybe this is all you need. I don't think it's gonna be too dark. I just realized I didn't do the zits on this side of my face, so I do the same thing. I just let it sit there for a while, and then I'll blend it out, especially with acne. I'll let it sit for as long as I can. It might be too dark, I don't know. Pull out some acne real fast. According to Amazon, it says our most advanced concealer applicator with a cooling ceramic wand. Oh, that's cool. That immediately depuffs as it conceals. It glides easily without tugging and pulling for the sense of under eye area. Formulated to especially cover dark circles, even skin tone, and gives a well-rested refreshed looks underneath the eyes. Its hydrating formula does not crease and blends seamlessly into the skin. I don't know what's happening. Without settling into any lines. I don't like that. It is infused with hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and niacinamide. Wow, that's awesome. Actually, I'm gonna go on with this sponge. Bright radiant finish, and is formulated for all skin types. It does not come in nearly as many shades as the Maybelline one, but I have it in the shade Light. Ivory was out of stock, girls. I probably would have gotten Ivory. I'm slightly nervous that this will be too dark for me, but I'll just use it as highlight when I have self tanner. If it's too dark, and I'll get the Ivory one when I have the chance. And it goes for $10, and I believe that's the cheapest you can get it anywhere. But I, again, will link the cheapest option in the description box. It doesn't look as bad on camera as it does in person, at least in my viewfinder. It might end up looking just as bad when I go to edit this, but you know, that's for experiments. It's fine. I'm going to powder it up real fast so we don't slide everywhere. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup real fast. I'll be right back. It is currently 12:46. Honestly, now that all the makeup's on, I don't know what's going on with this hair right here. The coverage looks about the same. Like, it's like medium coverage. It's not gonna cover up all your dark circles. I mean, I am not a huge fan of this applicator. This applicator does feel good when you're putting it on, but it's like it's not the best. It's not the best at blending these out. Like, you almost like have to blend it out with the one and then put more on. So I don't know if like that's the best, but formula wise, it's really nice. So now I'm gonna go about my day. I'll do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting to see how things are really looking. Remember, I didn't use a primer or setting spray, so we'll see how these hold up. I'll see you in just a second.
Hold on, I think there's people. We're going over here, so I'm not quite as noticeable. Okay, I think the CoverGirl's actually doing a little better. This side's like bunching up a little bit more, which really surprises me. I did have to help like move some things, so I got a little sweaty, but that shouldn't have really affected my under eyes. But the CoverGirl actually looks a little bit better. I'm surprised. I really thought, I was trying not to be biased, but I was. I really thought the Maybelline would just do tons better, especially with how the application process went. So I'm surprised. I don't know about you, but we'll see what happens. Maybelline might not get worse. CoverGirl might not get worse. We'll see.
It is currently 1:23. That's a fun number to catch. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like longevity-wise, CoverGirl did a little bit better. Kind of surprised. They both don't look like incredible. Like, you can tell it's the end of the day. But it's kind of a toss-up now. I guess it really comes down to preference. Are you worried about coverage or are you worried about longevity? Now, setting spray and, you know, using an under-eye primer, which I've actually never tried, like an under-eye primer. A primer specifically for under eyes. I've always just used my primer, but whatever. It'll probably make a difference. If you like the Maybelline one, I think you'll like the CoverGirl one if you want something like a little bit lighter coverage. The wand still throws me off. I don't know if I can ever get over it. I might just like dip a brush into it so I don't deal with it. But like, if you want to try it, it's good. Is it my new favorite concealer ever? No. Will I use this one more just because of convenience of how it like applies and stuff? Yes. I popped a zit during the day. Please ignore that. Acne wise, they both did great. Like, I don't really see anything poking through in a weird way or anything like that. They did fine. Again, not my new favorite concealer. And if you think you'll like it, like if you like all those promises, I'm sure you will. This makes me think you will. But again, I'm not gonna be like, oh my goodness, this is my favorite mascara. This is my favorite concealer of all time. You need to try it. I'd still be recommending this one more just because there's not that much of a difference and the application process is a lot better. So if you want to see a battle between the CoverGirl Plump Brusher Mascara and the new Simply Ageless Mascara, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percent of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye! Mwah!